Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of July 10th to the 16th, 2023. First card out for you is Deep Knowing. Okay, here's that owl spirit again. I feel like the owl spirit has been coming through so much in my readings these past few months, so you may have an owl spirit guide or spirit animal working with you at this time to kind of just show you the right decisions to make in your life. You know, owls are able to see very clearly in the dark, and any big bird spirit like this comes through to help humans navigate their life and select actions in the present moment that will lead them towards their highest future path. And it's having that ability to see where you're coming from, so the past, how that's led you to the present moment, and what you need to do in the present moment in order to manifest the best future outcome for you. So I feel like you have this deep knowing of what you need to do right now this week. It's just a matter of actually doing it. So pay attention to anything in your life where you keep kind of just like knowing that you need to do this thing in order to be successful, knowing that you should be doing this, you should be doing that. And then it's really just a matter of taking action on it, which I know as a Taurus placement may be hard for you, okay? Might need to take some breaking out of procrastination or relaxation. Okay, we have rejection coming through with the crown chakra. And now I'm not really seeing this as a bad card here. I'm actually looking at these people around his headspace, and you kind of thinking to all of the people in your life who didn't believe in you, who didn't support you, who rejected you, who betrayed you, and having them in your thought space. So this week, it may be important to clear your crown chakra, clear your head from that negativity, from those negative influences, and start I'm seeing a process of you kind of rebuilding the way that you speak to yourself and the way you go about your life, and kind of shutting out those negative voices in your head and saying, you know what, this present moment, I can choose to be better. I could choose to prove them wrong. I can choose to get the things done that I need to do. So I am seeing, yeah, that's really important this week. Now, this card is going to be a little special treat this week. I wanted to get a message from your ancestors, past loved ones, and spirit guides. You have the card, the message from them, give back. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thought or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. This is a really important message, especially like I'm seeing a story here where it's like you're waiting for prosperity to come through, you're waiting for success, you're waiting for love, whatever you're waiting for. Spirit's saying when you stop focusing so much on needing what you will get out of that, like, you know, the money, needing the love, needing the attention, whatever it is that you need, when you stop focusing on that and you start focusing on how can I add more value to this, how can I serve others more, that is when success will come through. And listen, this is so important, especially anyone who's in business, okay? Anyone who has their own business, their own side hustle or anything, and you're just kind of waiting for it to take off and you're unsure as to why the success is happening. This message this week is saying, how can you serve more? Okay, how can you put more value into what you're doing? So for example, if you're a YouTuber, and I use that example a lot because we're on YouTube, right? How can you improve the value of your videos? Maybe you can improve the audio quality, the video quality, the content within videos itself, or even just making more videos, offering more free content, valuable content for people to enjoy. That is how you can give back. And when you start adding more and more value into what you do, that's when the success is going to start coming through. I do wonder if there's someone watching who is struggling with business, or maybe you've been like working and waiting, and like, to me, I'm getting this vision of you thinking that you're working really hard, and Spirit's saying it's not that you're not working hard, but like we need to keep adding onto this. And it's almost like once you reach the point where you have so much value, so much to do, your schedule is so booked up, filled up with like, you know, serving others, adding value into your life, beautiful habits that serve you. Like once your schedule is completely like busting at the seams with value, things that will increase value in your life, that is when prosperity will come through and the universe will offer you some type of assistance, extra room, extra help. So that way you can like delegate some of that, and yeah, that's when the blessings are going to start rolling through. Perfect example of this. I was living at my parents' house and I really did not like living there. My goal was to move out like ASAP. And, I had a really small room and the rest was common spaces, right? I made the most value out of that room possible. Like, it was my office, my bedroom, my everything. And I kept it organized, clean, and like literally every single square inch of that space was utilized. And even in the common spaces, I made sure to clean and fill every space up with some type of value, like plants, artwork, whatever. And like literally I was to the point where I could not grow anymore without moving. And it was at that exact point that these weird set of circumstances came through that eventually allowed me to move into a new place that gave me like, oh my gosh, like 20 times the amount of space that I had before. So I'm getting that message coming through here. It's like, once you are absolutely maxed out with the amount of value and, really truly utilizing every inch of your space, every second of your schedule in a productive and valuable way. And that's the key word here, productive and valuable, okay? This is the key word, okay? I've been watching Hoarders a lot recently. So that's what you want to avoid. It's not like fill up every single second of your schedule and every inch of your space with nonsense, right? When it's valuable, that is when the universe will give you that growth, the extra money you need to grow, the extra room you need to grow, the extra relationships you need to grow. All right, beautiful message. We're going to get 9 tarot cards now to look deeper into this week ahead. First card out is the 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is kind of summarizing that feeling we were just describing of like wanting to move forward, wanting to grow, but feeling like it was stuck, stagnated, stalled. So we got advice for that. I mean, like, I can talk all day long about this theme, guys. Like, I didn't really start seeing business growth in my businesses until I literally was doing the absolute most, like every single, like working hours and hours and hours, and not in like a productive, unhealthy way. Also, it's 111 right now. So some of you guys might be seeing that number a lot. I don't know, guys, just add more value to your life. I'm going to keep repeating myself. Second card out is the 6 of Swords. Moving on to calmer shores, calmer waters. This card shows movement in general. Some of you guys might be traveling. Some of you might be moving forward in a relationship or in family matters. But definitely, I see you on this overall path of moving towards calmer waters, calmer shores. And your deep knowing knows what you have to do in order to manifest this. So, for example, if you keep like kind of internally telling yourself like, this person really isn't healthy for me, this is toxic, but you stay stuck in that situation, it's like you already know deep down that it's not going to work out. It's just a matter of taking the hard steps to moving on. Or for example, if you keep telling yourself, oh my gosh, I really have to work out, I really got to get my diet together, and it's again a deep knowing that you have to do this, and it's just a matter of taking the hard steps in order to accomplish that and create a routine where it's more comfortable. So yeah, I'm seeing here hard decisions. And by hard, I mean like going out of your comfort zone, that you are really being encouraged to make this week. This is the week to, let go of that toxicity. This is the week to start eating healthy, go to the gym. This is the week to really like start new projects or add more value to whatever you're doing right now, okay? Third card out is the Sun in reverse, because this is what it's going to lead you to, the Sun, which is love, creativity, energy. I feel like I'm not articulating it enough. Like, I feel like some people watching might not get what I'm trying to say here. Even if your goal, for example, is manifesting love and dating, you might think that you're doing a lot to do that right now. Like, I'm open, like I try to be social with anyone I think is cute. And it's like, okay, but are you really putting in the work towards what you want? Like, are you on dating apps and websites? Are you really putting an effort into your pictures, into your descriptions? Are you genuinely as social as you think you are? Like, how often do you go out a week? How often do you find yourself in environments with new people? How often do you actually introduce yourself to strangers? You know what I mean? So it's like, mathematically, are you putting yourself in a really high chance of achieving love? I feel like this is the energy I'm feeling. It's like you think right now that you're doing a lot, but you really aren't as productive as you think you are. I know that might be hard for some people to hear, but honestly, I wish someone told me that early on in my business days. Like, I thought I was being so productive, but really the tasks that I were doing weren't productive at all. Like, I was reading books about businesses and watching so many YouTube channels and advice podcasts on like business stuff, but I wasn't actually doing anything to add value and like be actually productive. You know, I was just motivating myself, inspiring myself. They call that brain masturbation, and not actually doing the work. So I don't know, that might be something to explore more this week. Second row out for you, we have the Hermit. Okay, taking some time to yourself to really focus on your goals, your stuff, which makes sense with the energy that we were picking up. Center of your spread is the Star, goal acquisition. Yes, guys, I love this reading for you because it seems like things are going to start moving forward really steadily for you from this week on, because you're believing in your dreams, you're believing in what you want, and you're actually putting in the real life work to manifesting it. And that might be why you're spending a bit more time alone this week. It's because, you know, that's when you're productive. You know, that's when you get stuff done. That's when you if you wait around for other people to give you permission, or if you wait around for other people to join you, you might be waiting for a long time, you know? I'm the type of person where, like, if I want to go to the gym, for example, and none of my friends want to go, like, I'm still going to go. If I want to travel and I have the means to travel and no one else wants to go on a trip, or they can't at that moment, I'm still going to want to go by myself. Like, who cares, you know? And I feel like you're kind of taking on that attitude, that approach this week. Sixth card out is the Four of Cups in reversed here. Yeah, I feel like what is kind of powering all this productivity that is leading to beautiful, happy wish fulfillment and love and success is you just being really annoyed with your current environment, your current circumstances, which, I mean, we've all been there, right? So just really wanting to break out and break into a new environment here. It's going to be connected with you making the most of your time, your schedule, your space right now in the present moment, giving back however you can in the present moment. That is what is going to lead you. The universe is going to hand you an offer to something that you want. Okay. Final row out for you is the Knight of Pentacles in reversed. All right, I would be wary. This could first off be you, because it is an earth sign. It could be another earth sign, so another Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn here, that just isn't picking up the pace. You know, there needs to be more communication, more action. We need to see action. We need to see communication. They feel very slow. And the reason why you might have attracted someone like this is because you yourself may be taking on some of those traits unknowingly. So for example, like in whatever your biggest personal goal is right now, if you've been moving too slowly with that, or making excuses, procrastinating, and you attracted like someone that you're dating or in a relationship with, or even like a friend who it seems like they barely want to go out with you, they give you the bare minimum communication, whatever, they're just very slow moving, you know, they're kind of a reflection of your own internal energies right now, and that's why you manifested them. Some of you guys might have actually already left this person, or are kind of getting rid of them, you know, moving on from them at this time. But Spirit's kind of saying, understand this is why you manifested them. And as you break out of your own energy of like procrastinating your own dreams, and you're starting to take on more actions, add more value in the present moment, and none of this false productivity, that's kind of why you're energetically feeling more and more like you want to distance yourself from this person. So it's kind of linked like that. Everything in life is linked like that. Like, your external relationships are a reflection of your internal energies. Your external reality is a reflection of your internal reality. And I think we have to have a really good, long, deep look at that, Taurus, this week, and understand how you manifested this life right now. If you're an adult, you know, if you're an adult, that's the case. If you're a child, teenager, still like under other people's control, I really view that period of our life as karmic. So not necessarily feeling like you have all the free will just yet. But if you're an adult, like, your reality 100% is a reflection of your internal reality. And yeah, Eighth card out is the Nine of Cups. I'm seeing an increase in personal happiness and peace here. To me, it feels like you're walking away from chaos, walking away from slow-moving situations and heading rapidly towards peace, success. I'm just seeing you're so frustrated with this feeling of like waiting around, waiting for people, waiting for your dreams. It's like, no, I'm going to do it right now. And that is why the star is the center of your spread. It's like, I'm taking my reality into my own hands and I am moving forward towards happiness. So this should actually be quite a happy week for you. It feels very liberating. It feels like, your reality is back in your own control. Like, I just hate the energy of waiting. And so do you, apparently, because you're totally breaking out of that. Ninth and final card out is Death in reversed. Okay. Alrighty. There's something you need to let go of here, everyone. So I don't know why this Death card is just, for some reason, I'm not seeing it as a huge thing that'll be happening this week, but it's more so a reminder from, I want to say, your spirit guides, past loved ones, ancestors, if you've let someone go, if you're kind of moving on from a situation with someone or a situation in life in general where things are moving too slow, they're not offering a real commitment, communication is stagnated, could even be a job, like, oh, I promise you'll get promotion, you'll get a raise, and it's like you never taking any action, it's never actually happening. Spirit is reminding you, yes, this is the right decision to move on. So some of you guys might still have some glimmers of hope looking to the past, glimmers of hope, hoping that this person or the situation will change. And I want to say to you guys right now, the energy feels like this person, the situation is not currently in this present moment changing. Now, I do see the Hermit here in between these two cards. And so I do feel like the longer you kind of focus on you and your dreams and finding your own peace, I feel like Spirit is saying karma will hit this person or the situation who kind of like led you on or was too slow, too stagnant with you, whatever. And they'll be on their own spiritual journey. And I feel like in due time, they will understand where they went wrong. And I feel like psychically you might be picking up on that as well, which is why you might still have glimmers of hope looking back at this person, looking back at this situation. However, Spirit is saying, like, listen, we're just going to be straight up with you. It's going to take this person a while. Okay, so we do not want you. And also, the more you kind of re-engage your energy with them and keep that attachment to them and the situation, I feel like you're actually hindering their spiritual growth process. Like, this is something they have to learn on their own, the Hermit, okay, on their own. It's like through their own loneliness, they will learn the hard way why it's so important to treat people with respect and value when they're here in the present moment. Do you understand? So it's like this person refuses to learn something the easy way by like just listening to what people around them are saying, the feedback that they're getting. I feel like they must have had like a fragile ego or something, and they have like walls up defense mechanisms, so they don't accept like constructive criticism very well. And, when people have those defenses up, there's literally nothing you can do. You have to let them learn the hard way. For some of you, I'm seeing you might have like a teenager or a child, like a tween to teenager or whatever. And it's like, again, one of these situations here where something's not good for them. You're trying to explain it to them the easy way, like pass down your knowledge. They're just not listening. And Spirit's saying, listen, some lessons in life people have to learn the hard way. Everyone has to go through this. We've all been there and done that, where someone gave us advice, we didn't listen to them, and we had to learn for ourselves the hard way. Okay, I am seeing a situation where that is the case here. And Spirit is saying the more you get on this person about this, I feel like it's actually going to be kind of destructive. And all you can do in this situation, whatever it may be, because it's so different for all of you. Some of you guys, it's a child of yours or a partner of yours, whatever. All you can do is energetically and socially, whenever this person reaches out to you, be supportive and, let them know that you always love them and that you're kind of always there for them. But how do I put this? But not in a way that like almost enables their behavior. Does that make sense? You don't want to enable their behavior and say, yes, I'll always be there for you and you can treat me like crap, or, you can make these bad decisions. It's just like, what? You always have a home in my heart, or my literal home. But in my home, in my heart, I will not take the toxic things that you're choosing with you. Does that make sense? For example, like if someone, like, I don't know why I keep going back to this child thing. Like maybe you have a child and they have like a really toxic, abusive boyfriend or girlfriend or addiction or something. And you're like, listen, you always have a home here, but you can't bring that toxic energy into this home. You know, you always have a home here, but I will have boundaries. You know, you're not bringing that here. Like, I don't know. I'm seeing something like that. And this is an ex-partner. It's like, you have a home here if you get serious help on your own and you know, grow and evolve and all that. So, yeah, I don't know. That's just the situation I'm seeing here. But your spirit guides are really saying, listen, right now, to be honest with you, Taurus, they're not near where they need to be. In order to find a home in your heart again, okay? Which is why the Nine of Cups is here saying, choose you, choose your peace right now, choose your projects, focus on the personal projects and areas of growth that you want to choose right now, okay? Thank you guys for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs if you want the fullest overview of this week ahead. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Comment your thoughts and feelings down below. Like this video to help a gal out. And if you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.